And as far as I'm concerned right now, I don't know why anybody would want to, if they even could, go out and get a loan for $2 or $3 million to start farming. You know, why? You know, why a 7-day-a-week job when you could go to the big city and get a job for, if you could get one, for 40 hours a week and health and pay and, you know. Like my boy was last night, he was baling. He said, "Dad, why don't you get a big baler?" I said, "Well, I like the little bales." I said, "You know, winter time I can feed by myself. I don't need to start a tractor. I don't need anything." And I said, "Besides that, a big square baler, I think they must be approaching 100 grand now. They were 80,000 about 4 or 5 years ago. I bought that one on an auction at old 24T for $65. And that's been 4 years ago. So you don't have a lot tied up in a lot of stuff, so you don't need all that income, you know. And like I say, these guys here, a bale of hay a day, will work all day for you. And you can make it right here, you know, which is kind of unique, you know. You can raise your own fuel, like we talked earlier, you know. You don't need no bioprocessing, no distillery, no nothing. I call them my biodigesters. They eat it, digest it, and give me fertilizer, you know. You know, in Pine Valley, you can't make a living on one thing, you know. Yeah. We owned a laundromat in town, and we farm. I do harnesses. I do, you know, build horse equipment. I train and sell horses. You know, a little bit of market gardening. We raise hogs and stuff like that. And the wife works for the school district. You know, but she's going to retire in September. So we've been fortunate enough that we had our own construction company up in Alaska for many years, and we sold that, so we had enough money to buy our place here. And so, we sold our places back there and bought this year, and we have no payments, put it that way, so you can get by a little with less, you know. And we're not supporting a banker that I don't even know the name of in New York, you know. That's the thing that some of these ranchers and stuff like that, the way they operate, you know, they get they contribute. I know that may sound bad, but they contribute in some ways very little to the community, because they get big operating loans. They got 400 head of calves they send out in the fall time. The check goes to the bank in New York somewhere, pay off their operating loan, and the town sees nothing. You know, they're buying 150 horse tractors and stuff like that, and then you got tractor payments, you got all of that there, and there's no local business being taken place other than a little bit of grocery now and then. You know. No jobs provided, because every time you big tractor, big baler, you don't need kids no more. You know, I prefer to hire kids. Because, you know, I can't even pay the interest on the tractor what I pay the kids to pick up hay. More or less make a payment on it. I don't know what I'd do if I didn't do what I'm doing. You know, I work construction. We own the construction, you know, heavy equipment, building roads and airports up in Alaska. I just always wanted to get back to farming. But it's taken me, you know, it's taken a long time, you know, even with my knowledge of farming, and I have always been around horses too. That always helps a lot. I've got a lot of relation back in the Midwest that have horses, you know, and farm with horses. So I just really honestly couldn't tell you why I enjoy it, but I love it. Yeah. You know, it's just some days when you're out, like this morning, you know how beautiful morning it was, and You're out there with a team of horses and you're cultivating. I always remember a saying that a friend of mine up in Alaska always said when we'd be out on doing something and it was such a gorgeous, beautiful sight, he would always say, I wonder what the rich people are doing today. You know, and it's really true, you know, how life can't get any better, you know.